Okay, so we're going to do, I think, our fifth one for exam three, our fifth review for exam three. Let's get started right away. And here we go. All right, so let's put our heading, which is our usual, M105, exam three. I want to get that review, and we'll call it E. We're up to problem number 12. Here we go. This is one of the oldies that we've had. They love giving us all the time. 7u squared, square root of 18u, and this is supposed to be a v, squared. Then that's it, no more. Then the next one is this 18uv squared. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. 7u squared, square root of 18uv squared minus v, and then the square root of, don't confuse the v and that's a v, the other ones are u's, and now another u coming up, 50u squared. And if it says anything, it's going to say simplify. All right, we've done this before. You've seen me branch many times doing the exact same type of problem. 18, what's the perfect square? What's on the list? 9, the greatest one, times 2 gets you back to 18. U is a leftover, born leftover, as I kept saying. V squared is actually a perfect square in and of itself, so it goes on the left with the perfect squares. All perfect squares on left, all leftovers on right. Okay, I'll worry about bringing down that 7u squared. You've seen this before, later. Let me keep going. What does the square root of 9v squared turn into? It turns into, square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of v squared is just plain v. Square root of 2u is staying the square root of 2u. Nothing's happening there. I'm going to bring down the 7u squared at this point. 7u squared. This is 7u squared. Multiply those two. It's trying always to multiply what's next to it, which brings us to 21u squared v, and the leftover is the leftover. Nothing happens with that. 2u. Okay, there's a minus here. I'm not worried about it for the moment. Minus v. I'm not worried about that, the minus v for the moment. Okay, separate them into the perfect squares left, leftovers right. 25 on the left, 2 on the right. 25 times 2 gets back to 50, and 25 is a perfect square. U squared is a perfect square. And therefore, that wasn't u squared. I didn't mean to say that. Ooh, sorry, u5. That was the question. Very important. u5. It's corrected now. So I split u5 into two pieces. One of them is the perfect square. What's the highest number that's divisible by 2 beneath 5? Which is 4, so it's u4. And the leftover is u. 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, now what's the square root of 25? 5. The square root sign is gone. Just like over here, the square root sign is gone. What's u squared? What's the square root of u4? Divided in half, it's u2. Okay, now bring this down, the minus v. Just for completeness, let me keep the square root of 2u. Keep going. Keep bringing it down to the next line. And what's minus v times 5u squared? It's minus 5 u squared v. Put the u comes before in the alphabet. Put the u first and the v second. It'll help you a lot to keep track of things. U, then v, because that's alphabetically correct. And bring down the 2u. Okay, now look at the two bottom lines. 21u squared v, square root of 2u, minus 5u squared v, 2u. These two are like terms. You can combine them, right? You can put them together, square root of 2u, because they're like terms. What about 21 of these and minus 5? They also match. 21 minus 5 of them is going to be 16 of them. So the 16u squared v, and we've got our bottom line answer. The problem is over. Okay, now instead of wasting time trying to check out to see if I've got enough paper, I know I need some paper for my next problem. Let's just go to a new piece of paper and start the next problem. Okay, here we go. New piece of paper. What is it? It's 13. Problem number 13. I got to do one of my diagrams, one of my graphs, and they're never very good. but we'll try. Now, so over here, I got to go to the I go to 5 to the left, minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's minus 5. Minus, forget it, minus 5 right there. All right. So now, after putting my minus 5 there, I've got to go up 3 over here. I need a graph that has the capability of going up 3. Okay. I need to go 4, 5. I need to go 7 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 7. Here's 6. Here's 5. Here's 4. I don't want to clutter it any further. That's good enough for me. And downwards, I need to go down to negative 6. And this one, I'm going to actually label each one minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Okay, I'm where I want to be. Here we go. So I'm gonna start making my diagram. Over here, across from the negative 1 and underneath the 5, here's my first point. And this thing goes up to above the 2 and across from the 3. It's above the 2 and across from the 3, right? Above the minus 2 and to the left of the 3. Then it's supposed to go to the 3 level. It's supposed to be level. I mean, mine are not good, but it's supposed to be level. It's almost level. Then it's going down until down from the 4 and across from the negative 4. So it's supposed to come down to around here, across from the negative 4 and down from the 4. So that's where it's supposed to come down. Then it goes level again until 6, till positive 6. And then it goes down again until it's across from the negative 6, across from the negative 6, and down from the 7. There's the graph. I mean, they have much better graphs, as you well know. Okay, here's the question. Determine, well, they might use some fancy words here. And determine is not that fancy, but still, determine on which function is strictly decreasing. In other words, on where on the x-axis, I'm not sure of their exact wording, but on which part of the x-axis is the function strictly decreasing? On which part of the x-axis? They might word it a little bit differently than I am. The function is strictly is not important. It'll be in parentheses probably. The function is strictly in strictly is in parentheses, is not too important. But decreasing, the whole point over here is, where is it decreasing? That's the whole deal. That's the most important word of this whole sentence. Where is it decreasing? So you look along your x-axis. Where is it decreasing? Well, it's going up from left to right. Everything decreasing means it's going down from left to right. So here it's going up from left to right. Forget that. Here it's a level. Forget that. But now it's decreasing from left to right. So it is decreasing where on the x-axis? From 0 all the way to where 4. From 0, starting from 0, above the 0 on the x-axis, and below the 4 on the x-axis. So from 0, including 0, until you get to 4, it's decreasing. It's also decreasing. I assume they're going to want a comma in between, or they'll want a U in between. I don't know. They'll tell us. They'll tell you. But there's where it's decreasing. They'll probably want a comma only. That's probably good enough, just a comma. I doubt they want this. I doubt it. I doubt they want this. And where's the other place where it's decreasing? Well, it was decreasing here, but here it's level. Now it's decreasing again. There's the other place where it's decreasing. So you got to tell them all the places where it's decreasing. So where is it from 6, from when x is 6 until x is 7, That's where it is decreasing, including 6, including 7. That's why there's brackets and brackets. And that's it. That's it. This is what they want out of us for this problem. So a nice elaborate graph, which they'll show you nicely. And it took me a long time to draw it, but the answer is pretty short. Okay, that's number 13. Let's go. This one I think I can do on the next piece of paper. I'm pretty sure I can. So let me bring this up. And let's do number 14. 14, here we go. 14. Let's cordon this off, of course. 14. All right, so line passes through, right, spelled wrong, -8, 7, and has slope and has slope, or M, whatever they usually use the English instead of saying M. And what's the slope? 3/4. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to, that's the line. What's our instructions? That's like that's the given. Now what about write an equation, write an equation for this line in point slope form. In point slope form. Okay, let me give you a quick review. Slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. mx plus b. All right, that's not what they want. That's not what they want here. What they want is the point slope form. Okay, that is as follows: y minus y1. They're actually going to make our life easier. We don't have to clean up anything. No cleanup. Just put the numbers in, and that's what they want out of us. They want it in slope, point slope form of the line. This is the point slope. It's got a point in it, x1 and y1, and it's got a slope, point slope form of the line. Not y equals mxb, where you have the y-intercept. They're not interested in that. They want it this way. Not like we were practicing. They want it this way. We did mostly in class because most textbooks want you to have a bottom line answer, y equals mx plus b. They don't want it here. Look how they made our life easier. Let me show you. Replace the y1. Where's the y1 going to come from? Here's going to be the x1. Here's going to be the y1. And here's the slope. We've got everything we need. So the y1 is going to turn into 7. The slope turns into 3/4. The x is the x. The minus is the minus. And what's the x1? -8. So I got one more step. Hold on. Bear with me. I got to clean that up and we'll be finished. Y minus 7 equals 3/4 x plus 8 minus is plus, and that's it. This is in point slope form of the line. That's what they wanted. Actually made our life easier. No fractions or anything like that. And there we present it to them. Finished. Do not isolate the y. Okay, another piece of paper. Let's try 15. Maybe we can do 15. Hold on here. Where is it? Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why, but we need to get out of this.